The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I've got to go for the highly talented Neymar, a player who's had a lot of pressure to contend with in living up to the great potential he showed from such a young age. And that's made him stronger mentally for me, which backs up his immense ability.
Not to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Roberto Baggio. He's had a look. Sergio Ramos. And it's Dominguez. Oh, real chance! Neymar. Oh, he's really drilled it. Chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And out to safety. That intervention was very necessary. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Baggio shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Plays it into the box. Has a shot! Goal! Partizan Belgrade! Partizan take the lead, 1-0.
Look, we know they're in control now, but they can't let their concentration drop, not one bit.
So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. So what now? Filip Juricic. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. It out of harm's way. Rabiot. Into a good position, but he may need to hold things up. Neymar. Dominguez. Rabiot. Filip Juricic. Rabiot. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Juricic tries to head towards goal. Juricic!
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and you have to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Partizan looking odds-on to go in at the break with their advantage intact. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Neymar. It's Cazorla. Cazorla plays a clever pass. And that's going to be a goal kick. Rabiot. Coaxed out to the wing. It's out of play for a goal kick. Sergio Ramos. Cazorla. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Partizan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're off again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Tries to dink it in. Cazorla. Neymar. Still a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Lobs it in gently, and this is Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Roberto Baggio comes forwards. He's gone for it! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered. Partizan take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Plays it long. Shoots! It's a great exchange.
They use the 1-2 to great effect and working their way through the middle then. A little more luck though, and they may have been celebrating.
And through to the goalkeeper. are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Filip Juricic can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
Partizan haven't made a substitution yet. Now it's Neymar. Managed to get it away. Forward. What does he try from here? Now it's Juricic. Now the pass. It's Basho! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. And it's Neymar. Out to the flank. Played out wide. Neymar. Oh, the referee's given it. I have to say, I'm not convinced. Sorry, that looks like a dive to me. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible.
Cambio en el Atlético Nacional. Número 19. Número 4. Entran.
Against the crossbar!
Número 17.
Filip Juricic. Roberto Baggio. Tries a through ball. And he's there to cut it out. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? Chance! Nicely controlled. Chance! They are running riot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Big play to get through and score.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Neymar. Passes it through. Fence has got rid of that. Looks to slip it through. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that's off target.
Well, as they say, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. But from that range, accuracy and power are the key ingredients. That's what's needed now.
Rabiot. Spoon forward. Partizan are almost home and dry now. Neymar battling down that right flank. Fine defending there. Dinks one in. And it's Neymar. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio. It shows there will be 3 extra minutes. looks like a good ball through. Turns and goes back. There is the final whistle. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit and getting behind the ball, doing the ugly stuff. That's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.